Guys, it's finally test day. Steve's not here yet, but I'm gonna drive around the neighborhood and then possibly drive to his house. I got the trailer, everything hooked up. All we can do is hope. We only got a week until Midwest Drag, so let's have some fun.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all want.
So let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly with pulling the trailer. So number one, I'm hearing whining noise. Almost sounds like a pinion bearing, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna check the rear diff fluid, something I haven't done in a long time since I filled it, but I've never had a leak. So I'm gonna check that. Pull the drum, make sure I don't have any seals or bearings going bad in the rear end. I'm also going to change the starter. The starter is officially going out. There's a whole backstory on this starter. I'm surprised it lasted this long, so I have others. We're gonna go ahead and swap it now because it's kind of fighting me not wanting to crank every now and then. And it actually wouldn't crank for a second, and then all of a sudden it just took off. So starter's officially going out. One thing I already knew was the chains are too short, so we gotta get chains. All the wiring worked, everything on the trailer worked great. I didn't even fill the trailer back there, but at the same time the everything in the trailer is moving around, so I'm gonna have to start strapping things in, which is something I was hoping I wouldn't have to do. I was hoping maybe it kind of stay, but it didn't. But everything else went great. The car is cruising good. The overdrive is a little aggressive, so we're gonna have to kind of calm the overdrive down. I got the 360 camera, had it going, so we're gonna edit some videos with the 360 camera. But the only other bad thing is I can't fit the trailer in my car in the garage at the same time. So I am gonna have to disconnect it. I was really hoping I could leave it connected and just back it in, but that didn't work out. So we got about 1 week till the drive and drag event up in Ohio, Midwest Drags. Hopefully we can, we got it done. I mean, it's done. So horns hooked up. The other contactor that went bad, it's here as of today. I just gotta put it in. So we're gonna look over some things and see if we find anything else, guys. So it's a couple days later. We've done some things. I kind of told y'all what's kind of going on with the car. We have got the trailer ready. Steve just left. He's gonna be back in a minute. We went through the rear diff. Nothing seems bad. I don't have any metal shavings or anything that would lead me to believe that the rear end is bad, so we don't know what it is. We're just gonna hope for the best. Starter's been changed. One issue that I don't like that I'm gonna try to fix tomorrow is possibly the radiator cap. So the cap, I don't think it's holding right, and I'm getting water coolant into the overflow when I shouldn't. Obviously we're getting a lot of stuff in the catch can too, but that's what you expect with the 85. So between each track we're gonna have to drain it, which is no big deal. But if I go ahead and replace the radiator cap like I think I should, I think we'll be okay there too. So I'm gonna stop tomorrow and pick a new one up. Besides that, we put the new contactor in. Let me walk you back here. Oh, it's locked. I can get it open. So this contactor was well more expensive. It's a Stinger brand. It's got a lifetime warranty. Should work a lot nicer than the cheap one that we had. That's not good. Old squeaky there. But we got a nice Stinger brand contactor back there all hooked up. So now the power shuts on and off like it should. So that's a big improvement. Helps me out. We've been constantly getting in and out of the trailer, as you can tell by the mess that the trailer's in. So I had everything in the trailer. I'm gonna have to put it back in the trailer. And me and Steve have another plan we need to talk about. We've kind of been going through it. We're thinking about possibly running the car on C16 if we have to. But that means we're gonna have to drain the tanks between each track and a whole bunch of stuff. But we're gonna go from there and see what happens. But it's probably gonna end up having to get switched over. Steve feels safer on C16 to be able to push the car more. I think we'll be okay on E85, but I'd rather have his opinion. We're literally down to the fuel gauge at this point, and taking the steering wheel off. I want to recenter the steering wheel. So I'm gonna probably push it up here in a minute, get the steering wheel off and recenter it. It's off to the right where I put the manual box on. So let's see what happens. Kind of waiting for Steve to get here, and then we can BS with him and see what he thinks. Here he comes to save the day. There he is, the infamous Steve. You know, I have one of those sitting like right there. All you have to do is ask. All you gotta do is ask. I say I probably have it here. So Steve's finished up the last 2 wires we pretty much got on the whole car. I did everything else hopefully yesterday. Hopefully. So that's the best we can come up with at this point. So then it'll be basically back down to getting the car clean. So let's see, we got the drag wheels on it because we're hoping, Steve informed me that for 50 bucks we can possibly do some test and tune. What is that, Monday? Monday, yeah. Yeah, Monday. So we might at least make one test hit and try to see what the car is actually putting out before we just jump into it, since we switched classes to a 9-second class. I didn't really tell Steve until it was too late, so surprise. But we're knocking it out. We're gonna get everything else finished. I gotta do some chains for the trailer. Let's see, I gotta get Steve's canopy weights.
You got your canopy?
Yeah.
You want to bring mine too, or?
I figure we'll just bring one.
Okay.
But we're gonna need the weights to probably hold it down. I gotta grab the grill too, because
Oh yeah.
we're definitely gonna bring a grill, because I guarantee it's probably expensive at the track.
I mean, I know the track would be pricey.
Huh?
I know the track would be.
Yeah, I agree. So we got a little bit more to do, and then we'll finish this out. Hey guys, look, we're almost hooked up. Almost. Me and Steve are just bullshitting right now. Did I show you my fancy backpack? Oh, is that the GoPro backpack? Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like that it holds all of them in the top, so I can just grab cameras when I need them. What the fuck? Whoa! Speaking of what the fuck just happened there? Steve's over here doing fancy stuff on this digital dash here. Oh, setting the perimeters. Mm-hmm. So, if y'all haven't been on any of Steve's Instagram or Facebook or anything with Kurt the Kart and all of them, you don't know. But there's definitely another kart on the way. And it's probably going to scare all of us more than the other one does. And we're still all thinking about building more of them and dressing up as Mario Kart and driving them around, throwing stuff at each other. And seeing if we get arrested. We all think it's a good idea, but I'm not sure if our wives are going to be happy with that.
Probably frowned upon.
It's probably definitely frowned upon, but I mean, we do a lot of things that are frowned upon. I mean,
This is true.
at this point, it's just like, eh.
This is true.
I'm more worried about them than the cops, like them yelling at us. The cops will just throw a fake banana at them.
You telling me I'm the one who spends the money on building it?
Oh,
It's cheaper though.
it's definitely cheaper than these cars.
Oh yeah, you build a whole
These
cart
cars
for
are-
$3,000.
You can build a whole car probably cheaper than that at this point.
What
What Kurt cost, like 17,
$1,400.
14? Yeah.
This one I've got 1,000 in it, and I only got the engine and the frame.
Well, that's good. Yeah, but if we were to use one of the other 12 engines you got, then you'd have like no money wrapped up in those either. So
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that you bought an engine that's a what the fuck engine. Oh, sorry. I don't think we're supposed to say that.
Yeah, no cussing. This is a child's.
No, I put the little button that says not for children on there. So we'll start the engine in a minute. Go ahead. I said what? Oh yeah, that started way better. Well, fuel gauge is kind of working. I need a new sending unit again. It's already brand new, but it works-ish. Yeah, so apparently grounding it does make a difference. Yeah. Little lifter noise on an LS never hurt. So I got the infamous Steve here. What do you think, Steve? You think we're ready?
Oh, you're ready.
Ready, ready as we're gonna be. Ready as we're ever gonna be.
1 times ahead.
So we got what? 3 days? 4 days? Today's what? Thursday.
Friday, Saturday, yeah, 4 days.
4 days, and we gotta be there. Registration.
Road trip up there, and
Yeah, and the minute you register and it's inspected,
no more on the trail.
no more. She's locked up. So, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna end this. I'm gonna try to edit a video out before we leave, and then the next video will be us on the road up there registering and all that, and you'll see a whole lot of driving drag cars. That's for sure. It's looking like Cletus is gonna be there, but we'll see.
I saw where he had the engine in it, but
Turbos are on it and everything already.
that's all I seen.
So
Well, I saw
we'll
the
see.
last video.
Might actually be some fast people there, but you never know anymore. So until next time, guys, we'll see you later.